Shall I give a tour of my great city of Bricksburg? Shall I give a tour of the city that I created? Oh, sorry, me and Troy, technically. Troy built 2 structures. One of them is actually great for the city, and I like it a lot. Let me show you that one structure and others to start off today's video. No, Bricksburg's great for many reasons. It's huge. But another reason it's great is I kind of been just working on it all the time. Here's the thing though, I haven't recorded, well I did record like 2 episodes of it, but I didn't record most of it, and yeah. It's kind of upsetting. There's a compass to where my city is. Here's Bricksburg. Yeah, it's great. So let me show you. Let's go chronologically here and show you my first building. My first building in the city was this. The Thomas exhibit. Now, the Thomas exhibit used to just have nothing. There was no 2 buildings, 3 buildings here. There was just the Thomas exhibit on a little hill, on a little peninsula. Now, what's just interesting is this is a peninsula extending out from here. From there, it's a little, like, thing. This entire thing is a peninsula, basically. There's the thing, it extends, and it goes to there. That's an isthmus connected to bigger bodies of land. This is a peninsula extending out, and in many points it almost touches this part, but it doesn't. So this is a peninsula. There's a little river going through it, but it's really interesting. And then we had our second building. Now the second building I ever made in the city is probably one of the most unseen. It's this building. It's Clay's Flats. It's a building. It's apartment basically. So we had these 2. We had a path going from around right here. This is where the first path was. That's why it doesn't go past this. The path started from here, one around here, one up, one here, and then one here. Then this path has been here for a while. And then it went down here. Then it went to here. And this was Clay's Flats. Then we went here. And this tunnel was built a while ago too. And it goes through here. And my third building in the city ever built was this. Marksman Tower. So we have 3 buildings. We have this one, we have that one, and then we have that one. But then I want a third building. So I decided, instead of building a building, how about I build a port? So I built a port. Here's a crane, here's the port, here's a tugboat. Then, well actually before any of it, I should have gotten to this first. Before anything was built, in fact, this bridge was up. The Bricksburg Bridge. Branches the 2 sides together through a narrow valley, and yeah, now there's stuff on this side, not as much, but still stuff, and it's home to the tallest tower on this side. And yeah, 4th building ever built happened to be this building. Clyde Freeman, attorney at law. It's a law office. So we have these 3 buildings, and then I decided, let's have a building right here. So then I built a building right there. It was a police office. So we had 5 buildings. This one, this one, this one, and that one. Oh, and that one. And I need a 6th building. So I built this. This is the Brick Center. Really great entrance right here. And there's another black. There's 2 black cats in here. Okay. And yeah, that was built. So we had this, 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 and this. But then I need another building. So I built another building. Bridges Tower. It's called that because it's right next to a bridge. And actually, this wasn't built here. It was just all foundation and then up to here. These weren't supposed to be here, but I put them there. And then we had Bridges Tower, which became the tallest building in our city for a while until... But then... So what about another building? Because I was running out of room at this point. So I'm like, what else do I do now? So about this time, the little building, I forget what it is. It's fire department. 7th building, next building after that was the beautiful hospital, Bricksburg Hospital. It's really thin, but it looks great, especially this thing at the front, showing the hospital thing. So this was starting to develop, but I only had a 1 block crane that was around this high. So like, what if I made the crane way bigger? So I made the crane bigger, and that was way bigger then. Then I did something huge. I built 3 buildings in like 20 minutes. I did this building, which took like 15 minutes. Well, actually, two buildings, whatever. This took 15 minutes, and then obviously I built this. It's a bait and tackle shop, which basically took virtually no time. It took like probably 15 seconds, I'd say. So we ran out of room. At least that's what I thought, until I'm like, okay, well, there's no more room left. And then I saw a little gap right here. I'm like, why would I ever try to make a challenge to build up here? I mean, that'd be impossible room to use, right? That's what I thought until I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it and see what it looks like. And that's when I ended up with this thin building, which is the elementary school. This little thin gray building is the elementary school. And this big building, and the only reason it's 2 stories is because it's the junior high and high school. So high school and junior high. So it's middle and high school. So at this point, I had everything on this peninsula filled out. So from here to there, filled out. So I decided, what if I built stuff on the other side? First thing that went up is this gray building, which obviously, you see, it's around the same starting foundation from the door. Plus it has another floor underneath. So, it went up, and it also had a theme on front because it's a motel. Well, hotel. So this became the new tallest building. And I'm like, what if I built another skyscraper? So I did. And it absolutely doors that. This is the Opportunity Tower, which is the tallest building in the city. It's not the one with the most floors for some reason. And that's because of a fluke I made when I accidentally made this one have 3. I think I might have been able to add an extra floor on if it wasn't for that. And then I built another. This is a huge tower, obviously. But this, doesn't have a name. I don't know, Steel Ink. This is where metals are gonna be, like, this, like, company that makes metals and stuff. And it's headquartered here, I guess. Steel Ink is, I guess is what it's gonna be called. They made another building. I'll get to that later. And here we have the bank. It's a nice little bank. It's nothing special. It's just, bank. It's just a bank. And then I built the library. That's why there's a little book on top. Then we go over here. Oh gosh, I forgot. Yeah, this was built before, actually, the Opportunity Tower. It's built after the motel. This is the aquatic center. This is where divers go, and this is where swimmers are. It's really unique. It's really neat. I like it. I like the build of it. Then I built the Bricksburg school building, and then I said, hey, Troy, you want to build a skyscraper? And he said, yeah, why not? So I let him build a skyscraper. It's about this wide. It was from there to about here. And he wanted to make it around 3 times as tall as this. And I said, no, that would not fit in well with the city. So I'm like, how about you shorten it to like 1/3 of what you said, and I'll make it half the size of what you proposed. And he said he was reluctant, but he eventually said yes. But yeah, I actually made it 2/3 smaller. And by I mean 2/3, it went down from 3/3 to 1 to 1/3. So I shaved off 2/3. But it's still really tall. And it still looks nice in the skyline. So, of course, This had to be called Troy Tower, and he had some very odd requests. One building, he wanted to have a boxing ring in the tower, so we did that. But we also wanted to pay respect, technically, to this piece. So we're pigs. Yeah, but yeah, we have a boxing ring tower. I don't know why, but we just do. And then we also have a helipad because, yes, I don't know, we just do. And now, finally, getting to our third area. So we have this peninsula, which technically it is connected to this, but this is separate. There's nothing on this side. Wait, is it separate? Let's see, is it separate? It is separate. So, yeah, separate. So, there's a tunnel here, and I never was really sure, what do I do with a bridge? There's nothing to go. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna build a tunnel. So I built a tunnel, but then there's immediately a river afterwards. So I decided, I'm gonna build another bridge, and this bridge is actually a pretty nice bridge. I like it. It's not like it has suspension over it. It's just a little arch bridge. Arch bridge, I mean, it's just pylons that's supporting it. It's not really arch. Small boats can go underneath this, and I mean canoe boats. And here is a thing I do not like. I did, and then somebody told me, hey, that looks really good, and I'm like, okay. So now I like it. Here is Blossom Arena, or Basketball Arena, but I call it Blossom Arena. I didn't think that it was going to be Blossom Arena until now, but this is Blossom Arena. Ignore the basketball hoops. I'm not planning anybody coming in, so I'm kidding. I made it glass. But if anybody wants to fix the basketball hoops, yeah, they can do that themselves. I'm not doing that probably. And I forgot to do one thing. Adding this around. Because who wants fans onto the basketball court? Like, all the time. I don't. Boom. I'm messing up. And then boom. We have a little fencing here so nobody can get in. Here's a basketball arena. I just decided to build it because I did. Now we have what I call the Nintendo Switch Arena, jokingly, because you can pick it up on the sides. It has these little openings. But that's where the light is in there. That's where it's light on the top. I don't know if I like it yet. Only time will tell. Only time will tell if I'm gonna keep this building. But it's huge. It'd be huge to destroy. What would be the point of getting rid of it? It'd be too huge. Oh, by the way, this is my new skin. I don't really like it. I just have it. Kinda. Oh, should I go to Fire Steve? Yeah, let's go on Fire Steve now. Now I'm gonna go back to me. I like me. It's me. So yeah, that's tour of Bricksburg. I just have stuff. Oh, Troy also made this American flag. I think he'd be mad at me if I didn't mention that, but yes, everything in Bricksburg now. I'm not building anything, by the way, under the bridge, probably. At a time, I was debating putting a building here because I didn't think I was going to build anything on this side. But then I'm like, I'm not going to build some on this side. But this side, as you can see, is less dense than this side, which every square foot is filled by something. And that is on this side. On the map, it looks insane. Let me try to find it. Map 3. Looks great. No, but never mind. Map. Oh yeah, I run out of room. Okay. Map. Looks great. Look at this. Everything's basically filled in. Oh, and that dark green, not trees. flowers, which don't look green to us, but the map thinks every single flower is green, so... Oh, by the way, these are extinguished campfires I used for the dock, because I like it. I like the design. As you can see, the right side is way less dense than the left side, but I don't mind at the moment. It'll be eventually filled in. I'm going to try to hook around, because the closest buildings to each other on the two sides are probably... From corner to that corner is probably the, oh god, no, that would be a lie. It'd be the veterinarian's office, which that is in the school. But to hook around, I'd probably only need two buildings, like one there and one here, one there. So I could leave the path from down here. Oh, but it's kind of been a pain building it. I tried to make a park here. I don't know why, but I tried to. Here's a veterinary hospital. I don't know why it has American flags. Doesn't seem to fit why a veterinarian's office would have American flags on it. But maybe it'd have a flagpole outside, but yeah, there's already a building with a flagpole. That's the this. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna finish this side before this side. This side is gonna be residential and small commercial things. All commercial areas. This side's probably going to be still office space and huge skyscrapers. I mean, Bricksburg's huge. And after I'm done with the city of Bricksburg, I'm just going to continue. I'm going to build paths of the wilderness. Maybe there will be a small town over here. Who knows? There might be a small town over here. Called South Bricksburg. Oh, there might be a bridge from like here to there, or here to there. Or I could go from there. Then I could go up to the mountains over there. Oh, there's a village over there. That's kind of annoying. I don't like villages. Whatever, I'm not going that way then. I'm going this way. Yeah, it's toward Bricksburg. So see you.